Hello kids, how are you? Now, today we are going to start chapter number 4, that is kinds of sentences. So let's start with me. Make a spin wheel like this. Spin it and frame a sentence of its kind where the spin stops. Use a stopwatch. You have to frame a sentence within some time frame. One who is not able to do is out of the game. Continue the game and see who is the winner. So kids, make a spin like this and play this activity along with your friends. Let's see the part A. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Sentences are usually of 4 kinds. Let us learn about them. Declarative sentences or statements. Read the following sentences. First, Ranjana is a beautiful girl. Second, the teacher is teaching the students. The above sentences say something. Such sentences are called declarative sentences or statements. These sentences end with a full stop. First, my mom is a housewife. Affirmative. Second, my mom is not a housewife. Negative. Sentences that tell us something or give us information are called declarative sentences or statements. Example is, Hemant studies in class 4. These sentences are statements. Now, do you know statements end with a full stop? Statements can be either affirmative or negative. Now, let's come to the part C, questions or interrogative sentences. Read the following sentences. First, what is your father's name? Second, where are you going? Third, when will you come? The above sentences ask a question. They are therefore called interrogative sentences or questions. We put a question mark at the end of such sentences. Sentences that ask a question are called interrogative sentences. These are also called questions. Example, what is your name? So, students, do you get that? Sentences which ask something to you are called interrogative or questions. Now, do you know interrogative sentences end with a question mark? Now, let's come to the part D, commands or imperative sentences. Read the following sentence. First, please bring me a cup of tea. Second, give me your English book. Third, shut the door. These sentences give commands. They give an order, an advice, or make a request. They are therefore called command sentences or commands. These sentences are also called imperative sentences. Such sentences end with a full stop. So kids, क्या आपको समझ में आया? जो सेंटेंस कोई हमें कमांड देते हैं, हमें एडवाइस देते हैं या ऑर्डर या किसी तरह की रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं, एंड दीज सेंटेंसेस एंड विद अ फुल स्टॉप, उन सेंटेंस को हम बोलते हैं imperative sentences or command sentences or commands. Sentences that give an order, an advice or make a request are called imperative sentences. These sentences are also called command sentences or command. Now, oral questions. How does a command sentence end? Full stop, comma, question mark or exclamation mark. So kids, you have to answer these questions by your own. Now let's come to the part E, exclamatory sentences. Read the following sentences. First, hooray, we have won the match. Second, what a beautiful building this is. The above sentences express sudden and strong feelings. These sentences are called exclamatory sentences. Such sentences end with an exclamation mark. Sentences that expresses sudden and strong feeling are called exclamatory sentences. So students, do you know such sentences end with an exclamation mark? Let's move on the next part, F. Write S for statements, Q for interrogative sentences, I for imperative sentences and E for exclamatory sentences. Here are some sentences given. First, wow, what a big building. Come here. What is the name of your brother? I study in modern public school. So kids, I hope you understand the difference between these sentences. You have to mark the letters in front of them accordingly. For example, in the first sentence, Wow, what a big building. So kids, can you understand? It is a sudden or strong feeling. So what it could be? Yes, it's an exclamatory sentence. So you will mark E. Now let's do the activity. Write S for statements, I for interrogative, I am for imperative, or E for exclamatory sentences. Teacher, look at this picture of a peacock. How beautiful the peacock is. It has colorful feathers. Student, really, it is a beautiful bird. Which bird is the national bird of our country? Student, peacock is the national bird of our country. Teacher, a peacock dances to see the clouds in the sky. Look at that peacock. How beautifully it is dancing. Student, is a peacock a herbivore or a carnivore? Teacher, a peacock is a carnivore. Student, what is the female of a peacock called? Teacher, the female of a peacock is called a peahen. So kids, here you read these sentences. Now identify them as statement, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory sentences and write S, I am and E accordingly. Thank you kids. That's all for today. Bye bye.